Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Dobro jutro, Caro and JJ. Nice to see you, all of you here. Hi Bradley. Hi Wame. Alright, perfect. We are back here again. Alright, so yes, how's you guys doing over the weekend? Is it good? Right, I hope everything is good, perfect. All right, yeah, and I think today is Monday. Well, okay, so what? How come you have a crown? I'm not sure. Yeah, something new in YouTube. Yeah. All right, so I think they have a most activity here, probably engagement. I think so. Yeah. All right. Okay, so yep, and there we go, and also yep, let me go live with my TikTok as well. All right, so yep, and today we are back here, and we are going to take a look at what's going to happen here. All right, and first of all, let's take a look at the pound dollar. Right, so I think over here, let's see. I just did some study over here, and we can see that from here. Okay, so basically, as we can see from this area here, looks like over at this point here, we for the pound dollar, as we can see here, the whole range here, it seems like, you know, there's going to have some change of trend. All right, but tentatively, okay, I'm looking at this level of 134,500, okay, around here. All right, so looks like this area is if this area is if this 134,500 is going to hold, all right, then most likely we are going to see some rejections down. All right, because as I see over here, there's something need to be filled up over into this area here. So it's about 134,423. All right, so this is the area that we are looking out for. Well, however, if this is going to break above 134,500, then we could see we may want to see a higher push further up. All right, this higher push further up is to take out this area here, which is around 134,800. Okay, so well, it depends how it breaks. It depends on whether it will break this area, okay, to take a right up. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I think that should be a chance. However, if this is going to pull back again, right, pull back right down below again, then likely we will see some temporary selling. Okay, temporary selling maybe to about 134, about here. All right, so maybe here. All right, to fill this up first, then after that it will continue the right. Or will it actually break first? So right now it's not a good time to enter for any trade yet, so we will want to see what is the reaction over at this point here. Okay, so that's for the pound dollar. And so technically for buyers should break 134,500, then set up a support, then we will be moving up towards 134,800. Okay, so that will be a possible move. Okay, yep, so this is what I'm looking out for buyers. All right, so 134,500, okay, above 134,500. All right, so let's say if this is not going to work, right, if that is not going to work, then probably it got some rejections now. All right, then from here it may form another lower highs, then we will swing down, okay, to take out all the Asia low as well. All right, so likely, all right, to 133,800, that is a very maximum push, I would say. Okay, so probably it may want to take out this area to test to actually to gain the liquidity here. All right, so that's for the pound dollar. So actually right now 134,500 will be a key, as we can see right now. Okay, right now if we can see this pound dollar in a lower time frame, we're actually quite struggling. Okay, we're actually quite struggling here. So looks like yep, they are actually struggling around this area. Yeah, if these rejections comes down and with another big selling off, highly likely we are going to take a temporary selling, profit taking for the pound dollar. Okay, for the buyers over here, may lead the price lower to clear this area here. All right, so this is a possible move for now. So take note of 134,500 for the pound dollar. Okay, so that is a possible move for the pound dollar. Yeah. Okay, so unless it breaks above. All right, so that is for the pound dollar. Well, looks like the pound dollar is actually quite interesting. Okay, yeah. And as for the gold, right? Let's take a look at the gold. All right. As for the gold wise, okay, let's take a look. Today, as for the gold, I'm actually looking at the same 33.55 here. All right, so this area, and let's take a look at a bigger time frame over here. Well, we are filling up this area soon, like Caro just said. All right, yep. And then over at this point, after filling up, I think we should be capturing a lot of selling liquidity. Likely, am I right? Okay, yeah. So tentatively, okay, 33,500 here is also one key, that if this 33,100, sorry, 33.55, yes, 33.55. All right, likely we are going to take out this area, so we can expect to see prices like around here, 33.77. All right, or maybe slightly higher to, let me see, yeah, maybe slightly higher to 33.80, correct, 82 or about 83. Okay, so slightly here, perhaps this may be the price that is going to push. Okay, so once again, if this is not pushing through, okay, then likely we are going to see some swing down from the resistance here. Okay, then probably as low as we can see that maybe over at this point, let me see, 33.10, 13, yeah, still the same. All right, it's still the same. Yeah, well, the area is still the same. Well, so this may be the possible move. Okay, yeah. All right, then over at this point here, okay, we can see some structure is actually forming up very soon. So, but it's not there yet. But in general, it looks like it's still in the bull. All right, so likely we'll still see that some push to take this out. Okay, all right. So the goal wise, tentatively, I would say buying is more on the buying side. Okay, it's more on the buying side. All right. Okay, so tentatively looks like it's more on the buying side. So probably you want to look out for the support, but look out for 33.72 as a resistance. That is also one level to be cautious of. Okay, all right. Yes, and for, let's say, for the BTC, okay, BTC coming in, right? BTC. Well, for Bitcoin, well, and for Bitcoin wise, okay, looks like we are actually looking at about 118,400. Okay, we looks like the head and shoulder, but it's still holding very strongly up there. Okay, so we should be looking at around here. Can you see this ranging here, this ranging area here going sideways? Yeah, so now currently we can see the price is actually holding on to about 118,400. Okay, so it's above 118,400. So it looks like in this area, if this 118,400 is holding holding above, it looks like the Bitcoin is going to push even higher, right, to reach. Okay, if this is going to be bullish, I guess we should be looking at about 121. Okay, over here. All right, about 121 over here. Okay, so this area here, all right, so this should be the area that we are looking out for. Okay, so for selling wise, if this is going to break below the key levels, okay, then likely let's see, 116, around 116 here. Okay, so it should be around 116. Okay, over at this point here, 115, 116, this area here. Okay, so this should be the area around here. Yep. Okay, so over at this point here, all right, and likely that we are going to see that something over here that we should be asking for a good one. Okay, all right, then over at this point here, yep, this should be the price that we should be looking up for, 116, right? The low will be 116 if this breaks the key level has been broken. Okay, yep. And XRP, all right, let's take a look at XRP. Well, as for the XRP, looks like over here we are now actually pushing for another high. Isn't that a good news? Am I right? Okay, it looks like a good news. Okay, so for the XRP, currently we are actually looking into the key levels. Probably I'm looking at 360, ready to break. Since last week it has still been 360 until now. We're still looking at 360. If this is going to break, we should push even higher. All right, then likely to reach 385 maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure about 385, but this is just my guess because there's nothing for me to refer. Okay, as I always say, must be something on the left for me to refer, then it will be much better. Okay, but as for selling wise, if this got rejected, okay, then I have something to refer. Am I right? Okay, maybe 350. Yep, 350, maybe 344 here. Yeah, probably 340 here. Yes. Okay. Yep, around here, this area here. That's for the XRP. Well, that will be a good thing if this comes in here. In fact, this looks like a better choice. All right, it looks like a better choice to go in for another round. Okay, then probably that will be a good one. Okay, probably that will be a good one to go. Yep. Okay, so but it will be still good to come lower. Of course, I'm looking at 250. Well, I hope the community don't kill me when I say 250. Okay, all right. So yep, and but 340 will be a reasonable price for them to retrace back since we are holding it so well over here. Okay, so likely, yeah, very likely that we are still looking into this area here. Okay, so let's hang on for a little while and then we will see how this goes by. For the XRP, okay, looks like we have a very potential, okay, to go even higher than 366, which is the high that we ever met, and looks like it's still a good chance. There's still a very good chance for the XRP to go even higher. So tentatively, if you are still chasing the high, I think that you may see some short-term profit, or maybe just a rocket up. Well, you know what? It's really not that yes. What the sign of a Genius Act not affect the crypto? Not yet, I think. Okay, not yet. All right. So probably we still want to see some more. Okay, we still want to see more confidence to comes in, huh? All right. Although we see a lot of these news that coming in that is actually good for the crypto. Okay. Yeah, indeed, over the weekend, I guess it is still pretty good. Okay, then but the thing is that, all right, I guess people are still waiting to see some cooling off before it actually push even higher. Well, because I see that there's a lot of people are taking profit now. Yeah, so probably, yeah, basing on the market cap, there's still chances. There's still high chance that you know, we can still see a very good push to maybe push through 366. All right, yeah, maybe, yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, we can take a look at this first. Hang on first. Well, last Friday I was telling my guys here, okay, LTC is going to boom. Yes, nice. LTC is now 120, which is good. All right, LTC is now 120, which is good. All right, but I think for those who are actually having some profit down here, probably we are still looking higher. Okay, the LTC is still looking for maybe 126. That is my reading here, 126. Okay, so there's a good chance that it may hit 126. All right, will it actually take out 144 to have a all-time high as well? Possible, but I don't see it now. Okay, possible, but I don't see it now. We may need some more. We may need, yeah. All right. Hi, be happy. No, you're not late. You're just on time. All right. So let's go to ETH. Well, the Ethereum. Well, for the Ethereum, ETH over here, I would say that the key levels has a slight change and even go even higher. Okay, so now I'm looking at about this level. Okay, about 380. Yeah, probably 380. Then 338. Yeah, so it's about 38. This level here. Yeah, 38, huh? Around this level. Okay. So right now, if this 38 is going to break through, personally I see that 38, if 38 is breaking through, then I will see very high chance then we are going to take 39, or even to test 3985 or 39. I think 3920 is good. Yeah, this is one of the price that we are looking out for. Yep, for buyers, huh? Okay, so that's for ETH. And of course, you're asking me if what would be the best time if the reversal comes in. Then likely to see about not much. Okay, because I see that they are holding quite strong over here at this level. So probably we are looking at about only about this level here. Okay, so this is the area here, about 36 is reasonable over here. So the reversal pullback, may be looking out for 36. Yep. Okay, so this is the area here. And right now, if we are actually looking into if we're looking into this area that for another round of buy-in, okay, for long term to reach 4,004 probably. Okay, and 36 should be a good price. Yeah, 36 should be a good price. Okay, yes. All right, so for right now, if this is going to break above the key levels of 38 over here, okay, 3850 or 38 over at this level here, we will be looking into 3921. 3921 or 3960. Okay, around there. Okay, so that's the ETH. Yep. All right, so that's for the ETH. Yes, for ETH wise, I think we are actually looking. Is it very potential right now? Anyone? Okay. I would say that ETH wise, I would say probably I will be waiting for. I mean, now maybe there may be some good chance that we can look for some buying. Okay, to buy in. And I think there's only until September. Okay, then we may see the actual move. Yeah, I think currently for ETH, the move was actually all affected by the BTC. Yeah, XRP is more on the fundamental, okay, the progression, okay, for whatever they are planning for. So it's still pretty good, okay, for the XRP. All right. So looks like they are ready. No, they are actually ready. By looking at this area here, looks like they are ready to push even higher to break 366. Okay, so this is one level here that I'm actually looking at. So for the XRP wise, I think this should be, it's not a right time for me to buy in. Personally, I won't buy in right now. Okay, personally, I won't buy in right now. So let's wait for a better chance, a better price. Okay, so if whatever coin, whatever the amount that I have, the tokens, the XRP I have, I think I just hold it first. Okay, then let's wait for something good here. Okay, a better price. Then when it comes down to form the momentum for another booming, then that will be a good chance to buy in. Not now. Okay. Hi Santosh, nice to see you. It's been a while. Right. Thank you so much for coming back here. Yeah. So well, for pound dollar right now, let's see. Just now we are talking about pound dollar, the key levels. Oh, looks like 134.500 is breaking through. Then once it breaks through, like I say, probably we want to wait for a little while. Okay, so if some rejections, so now if we are going to pull back to hold above, then to form up a support, likely we are going to see a boom. Okay, yeah, likely we are going to see something up there. Yeah, all right, something to push even higher. All right, so wait for a support probably. Yeah, let's take a look at M5. Where's the M5 is coming in? M5, okay. This push is to break into the buying area. All right, if not, it got rejected off from this key level of 134.500. It may still be selling. It may still have high chance that it's selling. So in that case, yeah, I will prefer to see a pullback, then to form up a good support. Then after that, we are ready to take for a buying. Same thing as the goal for the pound dollar, we are also aiming for this level of 134.800. Okay, 134.800. So let me see, is it even 800? Yeah, should be around there, huh? 850. 134.850. Okay, so it should be still around there to take out this area, right? Then probably after taking out this area, then they will be trying to test into one of the resistance around this area here. All right, and this area here. So probably these two are the area. Okay, and this one and this one. All right, so these two area here. Okay, so we'll be looking at about 135 to 135 and also 134.9, 135, about 10 pips difference from here. Okay, so well, in that case, probably we can look at the lower one first. Just play safe. Okay, just play safe that it should hit into this area here. Okay, yeah. It's looks like generally it should. Okay, because if I'm looking into this area here or the whole market structure, all right. If now this area has been filled, and then this should be coming up to form a bigger structure. All right, then in day one we'll be looking into a good selling structure later on, a few days later. All right, so from here, okay, so this area from here, this area about 135.50, 135 to 135.7. Okay, should be the area that they are looking out for. So tentatively buyers are still very strong over here to pull this back, to meet up with the resistance. Okay, then after that we are going for the selling. All right, so coming down to a lower time frame here in H1. So today I'm actually looking out more onto taking out 134.850. Okay, 134.850 over here, which we are going to take these wicks here. Can you see the wicks here? Okay, so we are trying to reach here. Okay, so that they will have enough liquidity to sell. Correct? Am I right to say that? Okay. Okay. So yeah, call it the genius act. Hopefully it's a genius act, huh? When you bring wealth to everybody, then it will be a genius act, huh? Okay, yeah, so at the moment right now, looks like over at this point here, we should be looking out for some pullbacks. Okay, but the pullback should hold above the key levels. If that hold above the key levels, yes, then we will see how it goes when you set up the support. When you set up the support, then we will be able to see if there's a good chance that actually it will be still going for a bullish buy, okay, to push even higher. All right, then probably the next few days we are going to see something selling. So tentatively now is I would say it's still on the buy side. I would say it is still on the buy side for the pound dollar. Now currently, as of the current movement, okay, as of the current movement now, okay, so I'm just waiting for this to happen. Okay, if this is coming, then probably this should happen. All right, then we will see a push. Okay, I'm waiting for this to come. Yeah. Okay, so buyers should actually look out for this as well. If will there be a good swing down? I would say there may be a chance. There may be a chance of selling unless it breaks this level 134,500. Yeah, 134,500. If that breaks it, okay, then probably we will have a good chance for the selling. Yeah, but tentatively by looking at this, it seems like they still have some to take over here. You know, like over here, there's some to take, and over here, more to take. Yeah, after it fills up everything, okay, then we will see there will be a good chance. We are looking into this area, okay, if we are looking into this, okay, this way, as you can see, it's trying to fill up either way. So where is the potential one for now? Up or down, correct? So most of the time, by looking at this area here, well, with the structure forming up pullback and forming the higher support from this low here, higher low here, and looks like erase everything here, fill this up and fill this area here, and likely to see that it's going to push even higher. Am I right? Okay. Yep. So this is for the pound dollar tentatively. Yeah, if you're asking me. Okay. Correct. Yep. So over here, now let's take a look at the gold. Well, as for the gold right now, 3366. Last week we were talking about 3366, trying to reach 3366, and finally we are here today. All right, a few hours ago we were here. We have taken the 3366, and looks like this 3366 is a very good area that seems like it's going to push even higher into this area. Correct. Caro must be thinking it's going to fill up. Correct. Yeah, I'm also looking up to fill this up. Okay, so that then we will see another new trend another new move will be coming in. Yeah, so I guess we still need a little bit of time. Okay, looks like it's forming up very soon. Okay, looks like forming up very soon. If we are going to take this area, let me see. Well, probably there may be still some selling off. If it's still selling off, wow, I think this is going to pull back a little bit to 33.58. 33.58. Do you think it's possible? 33.74. Yeah, 33.74 is the target. Yes, correct. 33.74 will be the target. However, if there's some pullback, what if there are some pullback? Will that be 33.58? I'm looking at 33.58 is one level. Okay, 33.58. Let me see. Yeah, 33.58 will be one level. Yes, then after that, let's see if it holding above 33.55 for the key levels, then likely we will see a boom. Okay, so there will be two levels here. All right, there will be two levels. I guess there will be two levels over here. Yeah. Yes. All right. Okay. So for today, I think at the moment I'm looking out for these two potential one for day trading. All right. So these are the areas that we have just talked about it. Okay, guys. So today a bit rush. So yeah, but I still want to come in to see all of you here. All right. So I guess over here we need to wait. Okay, pound dollar. All right. Okay, pound dollar. So likely, yep, we are coming back to the key levels. So let's see how these key levels is going to hold. If this key level is holding well, then from here we may take a look how it's going. Then we'll decide later on. All right. If this is going to set up a support above the key levels, buyers take note. Yeah. If this is going to break below and form a resistance down there, sellers take note. Okay, so these are the areas. Okay, all right. Well, okay, guys. So that's all for today. I wish you good luck for your trading and with bountiful of profits. All right, I will be rushing in again tomorrow. I hope be earlier so that I have more time with all of you. All right. So I got to go, man. So sorry. Okay, I have to go. So this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. See you again.